Hello everyone. So today I'm going to share with you a quick review and flip through of the Easy and Clever Girl Finance Budget Planner. If you have used this planner before or if this is something that interests you, I would love to hear your thoughts on this. Now let us begin. So this is a 7 by 9 planner, and like most Easy planners, it has a replaceable cover. And since I do not really like this cover, if I were to use it, I would probably use something else like this cover that I already own. Nevertheless, let us open and see how it looks inside. So obviously you have a dashboard section. I never really use this because I get scared whether the ink would transfer to the other page. Then you have the titles page. Then you have a two-page spread with some tips on how to use this planner. I've read through it and I figured that this is really useful for someone who is new to budgeting, like me. But at the same time, for people who are already experienced, this may not be really that useful. Then we have the only spread that is there before the monthlies, which is my big picture. As you can see, the right hand side is divided into a goal section. So there are three goals that they have given you space for: big picture finance goal 1, 2, and 3, my why, and timeline. On the left hand side, you can write about how you currently feel about your finances, how you want to feel about it in the future. Then there are four categories here: total debt, total savings, total investments, and this one is blank, and they are divided into two parts: account and amount. At the bottom, you have your total net worth. So, just to give you a background of myself and budgeting or finance planning, I have not done budgeting ever. Someone else does it at home, and in fact, what I've done in recent years is that I've tried to start doing my finances on my phone. But this year, in December, I started with a Hobonichi Weeks as my finance planner. I wouldn't call it a budget planner because I've just really started learning how to go about it. So I'm just tracking my expenses as of now. So budgeting will probably come the year after that. And the sad part is that since I've already started it, I cannot use this planner for 2025 because I don't want to abandon that planner halfway around, even though I'm really tempted by this. I think for a newbie, this would be really useful if you're not really aware of how to enter into budgeting. Things are already laid out for you. So that is something to think about because this did not even cross my mind when I started using the Hobonichi weeks. Then we come into the monthly spreads. Now, as you can see over here, the planner is tabbed and it is blank, so you can start it whenever you'd like. The monthly is again clearly undated. Whichever month you want, you can begin with that. There are obviously circle stickers from EC itself that you can use over here. If not, you can just write or use any stickers that you want. So far, I do not really use the monthly spreads much other than using the notes area for a lot of additional information. Not really the squares that you see over here. Then you have this two-page spread. So the right side is blank. On the left-hand side, you have this month's financial goals. So goal section: debt, savings, investment, and big upcoming expenses. Important dates this month. This is my favorite part. Okay, so this is the monthly overview. You can write the month. Then you have your income. For your income, you have four lines. So this may or may not be a problem because I know that some people write based on weekly income and you have several sources of income. So maybe four are too less, but then I feel that there is so much space here, you can kind of divide it and cra- create more, okay, more than four. So I guess it is up to you how you are creative over here and try to use the space. Now you have categories over here: savings, debt payments, investments, housing, food, transportation, utilities, personal care, entertainment, shopping. Then there are two blank ones over here, and they are further divided into planned and actual. Now, just to clarify this one, I like this because for me, these are categories that work because these are the categories that I've largely divided my finance into. But at the same time, I feel that maybe they should have left it empty because not everyone has the same type of categories. So, for example, transportation is not really relevant for me because I my workplace is very close to where I live, and really this is not something that is important for me. So maybe that is something they could have, thought about, that they don't really provide a title for them and instead leave it open for the user to add as required. What I like about this, however, is that they have two columns here for planned and actual. So, again, this is something that as a newbie I enjoy because I did not really think about it. So, the planned section will obviously be the budget that I planned. Actual would be the actual amount that I spent, whether I crossed it, whether I stayed within the budget planned. So, I think that is a nice area. Then at the bottom on the right hand side, you have total income, total expenses difference. This is already something I've added in my current planner. Then you have the spending category, date, description category, total, week off. So let's see how many spreads are there. One, two, three. So there are only three spreads, and again, this depends. I feel that some people may need more than three spreads. I feel that three spreads are way too little for each month. But then again, you can just give me your opinion on what you feel about it. In my case, I feel it works for me because based on how December went, I think I will manage with the three spreads. But I think it would have been better if they offered more spreads or gave the option, like in many EC planners, that you can add pages. Then you have the monthly check in. This is the last spread of the month. So there are wins, room for growth, goals I'm making progress on, goals that need more attention. How can I keep this momentum? Adjustments I can make. I actually like this. Again, something that I did not think at all when I am using my current finance planner. And then what I'm grateful for. I really like this section. I wish I got this planner earlier. Just to clarify, this is a planner that I received from a friend who has decluttered a lot of her stationery after many of the sales that got over. And I've received a lot of new stationery which I would love to show on my channel. But if I'd got it a little bit earlier, I probably would have not used the Hobonichi Weeks and maybe went ahead with this one. Since I cannot really do that. Yes. Anyway, at the end of the month, you have a clever girl tip. Prior, Prioritize your expenses in order of importance. This way, even if your income does not cover anything, the most important things get paid for first. I think this is nice. Again, like I said, these are great for newbies. Then it is more, yes, then it is just the same thing every month. So I'm not going to go through that. I'll just show you the colors quickly in case you're interested in that. Okay, so it's a repeat. You have 12 months of this going on. And at the end, you have some additional spreads, which I will quickly do a flip through of so that you can get an idea of what is additionally available in this planner beyond what you've already seen. Okay, so this is the last spread, which will probably be December because I go Jan to December. But then I know that some people do not do that. You may want to go according to the financial year. Okay, so that is up to you. At the end, you have a 12-month check-in. So how I currently feel, how I want to feel about my finances, progress I've made in the last 12 months, savings goal progress, debt pay down, wins to celebrate. That is good. Again, you have a 12-month check-in. What helped my financial goals? What helped my spending goals? Savings goals? Debt pay down goals? What I want to keep focusing on? Any pivots or adjustments for the next 12 months? Oh, yes, savings tracker. I love this. So there's a savings tracker. Um, Saving for, savings goal, deadline, date, deposit, total. Okay, so let's see how many are there. One, two. Okay, so there's a two-page spread here. Then there is again a two-page spread here. So we have 4, 6. Yes, 6 of them. I think those are enough, 6 of them. But then I guess I don't know how each of you may feel about it. Then there's a debt or payment plan tracker. Total amount owed, starting balance, minimum payment, date, amount paid, balance. Let's see how many are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 6, I think. Yes, 6 of them. Then we have an investment tracker. I love this, okay, because I've not seen this in most budget planners that I've just looked up online. So, date, account name, then you have symbol, quantity, share price, fees, total cost. Again, how many of those? Maybe six. Yes, six. Okay, so that is the end. At the end, we have stickers. Now, just to clarify, this are going to be for the tabs that you saw blank, so you don't have to buy them separately. They are already provided over here. What I don't like, however, are these stickers. They are pretty, but I've realized that in my current planner, I don't really use stickers. In addition, if I were to use stickers, I think I would need consistency because I've noticed that there are very few of the same type. So for example, there are like three of these. Okay, so there are not enough for 12 months. So if I'm using it as something consistently for the 12 months, okay, it would not really work. So I guess this is just for fun. You can just add it wherever you like. But it would not really last much if you're really into stickering as far as budget planners are concerned. Then this is something that I love. So you have a pocket here, a black one, surprisingly, which does not really connect with the aesthetic of the planner. Nevertheless, it's a gorgeous pocket. Okay, I love this because I feel I can add just about any important documents here related to taxes or maybe any small bills that I want to keep over here. And this is relevant for me because when it comes to basic financial planning, like adding up the expenses, I do not do it on a daily basis. I tend to do it on a weekly basis so far. And till then, I can actually keep it here and then refer it at the end of the week or at the end of the month or at the end of the year as required. Again, you have a section here, a line section which you can use if needed, and that is the planner. So this planner is priced at 33, as I've probably mentioned before. I would say do not buy it at the full price. Since it is easy, always wait for a warehouse sale or a Black Friday sale. You will get it at a significantly lower cost. And I would say that this is something that is really useful for a beginner. As far as someone who is well into their budget planning, I'm not really sure whether this would work because there are things that have already been laid down by them which may not really suit your planning style because you have been planning for several years and you already know what are your categories, how you want certain things in your budget planner. Anyway, I would love to hear from you on what you think about this planner, and if you'd like to see more of what my friend has given me from the decluttering, I would love to share that. So let me know. Bye.